Hey, what's up everyone? Mike here with the watch list video for Monday, April 8th. Looking at the SPY, we did retrace part of that nasty sell-off that we had on Thursday. And the Dow, I don't know, was up was up like 300 points. But anyway, so who knows? We're back up to above the 20-day on the SPY. I've always said I'm terrible at predicting what the overall market's going to do, which is probably why I'm a day trader. I'm going to slide this over. If you haven't seen that, pause the video and read it. Basically says I'm a day trader. On Friday, I like to talk about highlights from the previous day. To me, there were two. And one of them, I took a screenshot of GCTS. It's gray in the background because this was a pre-market call. That was my post in chat. GCTS Hiccup Watch. You guys know that's that experimental play I've been working on, which put the entry right there at 721 and the stop at 701. So 20 cents risk, and you can see what it did. It went up to 1190, something like that. Pretty nice R, right? And then let me go to CADL, which I didn't take a screenshot of, but I'll show it to you. Had a nasty reversal, but I did call an idea over the mic. Let me go to 2 days here. Right over this green candle. So right there, your stop was right there. So the entry idea was $6.16, and you see it went to 1140 without stopping out. So a couple really nice ones from Friday. And let me get back to the daily and go into what we're watching on Monday. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's beautiful here in Florida, so I'm not going to be on long. HYMC, just a strong 2-day move. A little bit of a topping tail on Friday, but certainly deserves to be on watch after that big 2-day move. Like to see a pullback first. MDIA closing well off its highs, but I'm a day trader. I'm going to have it on a chart. GCTS, already talked about the pre-market call I made on Friday. Nothing but lower highs until Friday with the gap up, but it's still sold off. Still had a decent headline on Friday and has fallen from, not that I suggest it ever should have been 56 on the opening day, right? But it's fallen from that all the way down to whatever this low was, 5 something. So certainly could catch a bid one of these days. So I had it on watch going into Friday, which is the only reason probably that I was able to catch that pre-market idea, right? NXL, just a quiet inside day, so I'm putting it right back on watch. It's a recent high flyer with a couple day pullback there, and then an inside day on Friday. So we'll see. Deserves to be on a chart. BTR, couldn't figure out why it was popping, and we kind of discerned it was a chat room pump. The most money made on chat room pumps are the guys that are pumping it and his close friends who are also in it early. And then the people who chased it up around 10 end up with a dumb look on their face. But maybe it catches a bit on Monday, so I'm going to have it on a chart, right? RDDT, which is Reddit, hasn't been trading that long. Seems to have put in a higher low from the low back here. So it goes back on my watch list. LIFW. Had this big pop back here, but I'm going to just zoom in on the recent action. We had a high back here of $1.42, and then Friday's high $1.34. So if we take out Friday's high on Monday, then we know we might take out that $1.42 and maybe get some momentum, above that. So it certainly deserves a spot on the watch list. ZPTA, only 5 days of trading, and they're all red, so I'm treating it like a bounce play. MNMD, you guys in chat know how we play the bounce plays, right? A couple different entry ideas if they form. MNMD had the big breakout on, let's see, that would have been Wednesday, pulled back on Thursday, quiet day on Friday. I'm still putting it on long watch because it is a recent high flyer. HYMC, I believe, is a gold miner, and gold's strong, and this one had a big 3-day run, now a 2-day pullback on declining volume. So I like that for a possible bounce play on Monday. VVPR, recent high flyer, I can zoom in, give you a better look, had the big pop, then a nasty gap up, and it's been selling off for a few days, treating that one like a bounce play also. In other words, it's oversold in the short term on a recent high flyer, right? That's a decent combination for what we do, right? For what we look for. Lulu just goes right back on bounce watch. It's kind of right down at those October lows, and it's fallen pretty damn quick to get there. It is a good recipe for a snapback bounce. So hopefully we get one of our setups in it. CLSK just goes right back on bounce watch, right? Another red day, kind of sitting pretty damn close to support there. ACB, one of the pot stocks, has a couple day pullback now, so the pot stocks may catch a bid again. I didn't type that right. VNDA, Big rip, couple days lower on declining volume, goes on balance watch. And then lastly, XTIA, which had this big 3-day move and now a 2-day pullback on much lower volume. So that's enough to watch. And then we'll also, as we always do, add pre-market gappers. We'll work together, as we always do, to spot gappers and add them to our gap playlist before the opening bell on Monday. Between this and the gap playlist we create, should be plenty to trade. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see everybody in the chat room on Monday.